name is Tavell JectX. I make alternative music, so I kind of like blend all my music, kind of like a genre blending. As a musician, you get to create, your art. And I feel like, you get to paint like a canvas, you're like an artist, you got a painting board, and, you just put your vision in your mind, and you just like put it out there. And I think that's the best thing about being a musician. I want people to look up to me and be like, okay, he was the person that was able to express himself and being true to himself by being himself. You won't see me trying to be like somebody else or another artist. I've been making music since 2023, like 2 years now, almost 2 years. Yeah. The beat changed. Because at first I was doing more like, alternative pop rock, and then I got more into like the more of a dark wave type vibe. Now I'm from Miami, but I moved to LA in 2024. Big dream, no plans, you already failed already. You gotta have a plan. So, if you do move to LA, or if you move anywhere, have a plan, stay consistent, and just be true to yourself. I feel like, in LA, you could like go anywhere. It's so big and it's so expressive. You could be in any type of group you want to be in. I feel like the best thing to do is express yourself. And that's why I want people when they listen to my music that, be yourself. You don't have to do anything else to be like someone else. Just be yourself. Don't give a fuck. Just do you. That's my most important message. I feel like in today's day, you can't just be an artist. Maybe like 20 years ago, but today you can't just be an artist. You have to be an artist. You have to be a content creator. You gotta do a lot. Cause I feel like just being an artist today, that don't get you nowhere. You can create some type of noise. You don't have to have a record label. I feel like as long as you connect straight one-on-one with the fans, with your fans, and anybody that you're working with, you could grow a network. I feel like people notice when you like using AI. It's you can tell. I think kind of like hinders your credibility. Yeah. You can find me on Instagram at Tavell JectX, and then you can find me on TikTok at Tavell JectX, and then also you can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and YouTube at Tavell JectX.
Yeah, I thought she was into me. Yeah, that's a lie clearly. Jumping, summer, saw, yeah, she wanna fuck me raw.